Greetings there, my fellow bannermen. Rhadamant here. Thank you for tuning in to Mount and Blade to Bannerlord, Lords of the Forest, Episode 75, New Capital. Diplomacy. So I've taken 18 of them prisoner already. Personally, I took 15 of the 18. And the casualties inflicted is obviously in our benefit. We'll keep pushing. I'm really eager to own Pen Cannoc, though. Like you would not believe. Oh, Battania just declared war on Valandia. Yeah! Hopefully Battania doesn't take all of these low-hanging fruit castles. Because, you know, I want to own them, but I'm very happy to have, like, an ally in this war. That's going to be useful. And we are just waiting on Vanther. And then we'll have our full force. Here he is. Varan Castle is under attack again, so I'm going to have to head over there after this battle's done and defend it, probably. Especially given that its garrison got diminished. I don't play with any mods, so I don't have any mod suggestions for you. Sorry. All of my time logged in this game has been basically strictly vanilla. Come on, focus on one wall, not both. I hate when they spread out the damage. I just want one breach. Alright, get rid of the fire. There we go. Let's go.
Follow your sergeants! Shoot! Attack!
So we only did one breach. Mostly because if I intend to own Pen Cannoc, I didn't want to do any further damage to it than I had to. One could have made the argument it would have been better to do siege towers and battering rams, but I also didn't want to lose a bunch of troops doing siege towers and battering rams because they're riskier than just punching a hole in the wall. Don't care much for the sharpshooters to be out. Jesus, that hurt. I'm gonna take a little break from being a frontliner here because I think those guys above there hit me with bolts, and that hurt a lot. Hi, Rogie. I'm helping. Oh, no, I'm not helping. Sorry, Rogie. Did Trebs do less damage to my troops? I don't use Trebs in combat. I don't have any trebuchets deployed right now. Generally speaking, I don't use siege equipment during the assault so that it can't harm me. Because there is friendly fire damage for siege equipment. There isn't friendly fire damage for AI-fired arrows, but siege equipment plays by different rules. So, like, if I shoot an arrow at an ally, it will hurt them. But if, like, a Fion champion does it, it won't hurt. Which is a huge benefit to using, you know, arrows in crowded situations. Ooh, marksman flag. And some tier 5 armor. Wow, surprisingly enough, there's even any people to recruit, despite the fact that we just besieged it. So our numbers are almost back up to normal. And this time around, I'm actually going to manage the town.
I offer you my loyalty.
I am buying all of the businesses here. Who owns the last business? Brewery. Urian the Lamb. Okay.
I am honored to meet.
Alright, just bought out all the businesses because I intend to, you know, actually build up Pen Cannoc as my own. I'm going to dump a whole bunch of money into the construction reserves. Drop 50k into it. So we're building workshops first, which is a bonus to construction. I'm totally okay with that. And then after that, let's do fairgrounds for some loyalty. Although, because I'm Battanian, we should get a really high loyalty drift in my favor. Then prosperity. I don't really care about influence. Garrison, militia grounds, granary forum, marketplace. I'll probably try to come back before all of that stuff gets queued up and done. No one's in the tavern. Okay, yeah. Ooh, tier 6 jewel-plumed battle crown. You know what? Rogi, as an apology for, like, shooting you, it's one less armor, but it makes you fancy. So, there you go. I will try my best not to actually shoot you in the future. I feel bad about that. Alright, let's give her that yeah, let's give her the battle crown again. Alright, then who's getting this other one? You. There you go. A scout with a full face mask, because, yeah, that's not going to make it easier to scout, obviously. And then Rogi, again, as an apology, let's give you a large bag of stacked bodkin arrows. See, even nice arrows. I feel bad. A bronze reinforced Highland shield? That looks pretty nice on you. See, these are just apology gifts. There is not a lot of grain here, so I'm going to sell a bunch of my grain off so that there's not food shortages in town. And I'll sell some of my fish as well. They're not going to be able to afford nearly all of the gear that I have, so I'm just going to sell some of it. Done. Pen Cannoc is poor, yeah. Astor Castle's under attack. Astor Castle's definitely under attack by Battania, which bothers me a little bit because I kind of wanted to own it for myself. Lanark Hen and Abcomer are the other castles that I really want to own. Once I become the permanent owner of Pen Cannoc, I will consider giving up Rovault. Crazy, I know, but I'm going to do it. So let's head back to reinforce Veron and potentially capture some more prisoners, because the more prisoners we take, the less able Valandia will be at countering our incursion. Owner of Pen Cannoc? Me. Okay, well, let's see. Turby Castle's owned by Fen Klein. Fen Klein, where are you? Owns one thing. Well, Fen Klein, guess what? You're getting the very prosperous Rovault. Hang on to it, buddy. It is... I built it up. It's 100% built up. There's no more improvements that could be made to Rovault. It's perfect. So that's a hell of a thing to gift to a vassal, while I get the super poor, super destroyed Pen Cannoc. But it's Battanian, and that's what mattered to me most. So if we take a look at the clans tab, nope, wrong. I only own one, and I'm really eager to own Lanark Hen and Abcomer, you know, the two castles that are next to Pen Cannoc, so that all my territory is sort of clustered. Even if I own just one of those castles, I'd be happy. But two would be ideal. Oh, yep, there's... I thought I destroyed this army. Astor Castle under siege by Caldog's army? Yeah, definitely. The only other people that are hostile with Valandia is Battania, so if I don't see my own people attacking it, it has to be Battanians. So I'm planning on breaking the siege quickly and then going back to Lanark Hen and Abcomer to take that as my own castles. I also haven't really recovered from the crossbow bolt barrage that I absorbed, so I ought to take this one a little safer too. Which is funny, I'm taking like more damage hanging out by the edge than I would if I was in the middle. Oh, it's GMT. Yeah, don't mess with my surgeon. I'm taking full advantage of the cheat stick. You know what's funny about that is, I didn't choose this to be my weapon. Chat did. I was originally using an axe, and I was honestly plenty happy with the axe, and chat decided for me to use the Rumphia. And in terms of, like, efficiency, I was really good with the axe, too. Like, killing just about as much with it as I was the Rumphia. The one advantage of the Rumphia is it has a little bit more reach. But either would be fine. In fact, I could pull you guys about should I change up my primary weapon. I wouldn't mind one way or the other. Both weapons are pretty good. Oh, nice. Scout leveled up. Standing right next to the exit is not going to save you unless you actually exit. No quarter until you leave. $530? Oh my goodness. Like triple overkill. Maybe quadruple overkill. Yeah, they're fleeing. They're gone. Who are even... I don't even see enemy forces on the battlefield now. Oh, it was one banner knight. Well, he's gone now. And I saved a Battanian. Oh, so I need 8 more troops. Highborn youth. Volunteer. And that's all I want. I could actually take... Well, it's kind of annoying to take the others and then gift it. It's too much, like, inventory micromanagement for me to care about. Alright. As promised, I will poll about the primary weapon that I use in just a second. So we want to ransom off these people before attacking the next castle, so I have room for prisoners. What melee weapon to use? One-handed, two-handed, polearm. So in terms of one-handed, I have a War Razor that I could use with a shield, potentially. Although I'd have to give up some arrows for that. For two-handed, I have got the Blackheart, which does, what, 123 cut? This, which does 114 cut. What is the length? It's 116, length 119, length 115, length 132. So maybe the Masterwork Short Bill is the best two-handed axe for me to use. There's also two-handed swords that I thought I owned at some point. I think the War Razor can act as a... Yeah, the War Razor can also act as a two-hander. It's just shorter. So I probably wouldn't use it that way. My current is a polearm, yes. So the Rimfire is a two-handed polearm that has a length of 203. So the real advantage of the Rimfire at a length 203 is its range is amazing, comparatively. But I could absolutely go to a two-handed if you guys wanted. I could even shop around for one, because I have a lot of money to be able to buy stuff like that. And speaking of money, I'm actually going to swing by Marinath, because I bankrupted Pen Cannoc selling stuff, so I'd rather go to Marinath to sell stuff. Oh, and levels. Right. My Scout leveled up, and Turtle leveled up. So Turtle, you've been gaining focus points in Stewardship so that you could become a party leader. I'm going to start giving you focus points in Leadership. Because Stewardship and Leadership kind of go hand in hand. Because you're already like a super tank. You have max one-handed, max bow, max athletics. Pretty good riding. Under my tutelage. And the other person was my Scout, but I'm just making sure there's no one else. So Kayla the Swift leveled up as well. Let's give you Stewardship and Intelligence. And then my Scout got a focus point, and you're going to be focus pointing and scouting. Who would have guessed? No one in the tavern? Filling up my troops. Selling off anything that I can. So there's 90k here. That should be enough to sell some stuff. So if we did want to switch around, there are some like dedicated two-hander swords that I could switch to as well, but I don't think they're better than the axes that I have access to. Yeah. It looks like you guys want me to move over to a two-hander. Cool. I'll do that in just a second. Just buying up extra food. There. Leaving 62 gold in Marinath. Calculate. Lenny Lemur, thank you for the resub. So we're going to take a break from the Rumphia. And so the War Razor does 79 cut. What are the other weapons that I have? This does 114, length 116. 129, length 132. I think the Masterwork Short Bill is probably the most ideal. So what is the handling? 69, 77, 72, 70? The drilled two-hand axe would probably swing the fastest. So maybe I'll try that first. I almost feel Sturgian using that. Although the Executioner's axe would fit with the use of the Rumphia. Because... So I don't know. I'll try the drilled axe first. See how I like it. Because I haven't used these in ever. Before I attack Lennox Hen and Abcomer, I want to see if Astor Castle's siege is going to be... Never mind. I don't need to do that. Battania won it. I wanted to see if they were going to win or not. Because if they weren't going to win, I could swoop in and, like, you know, take it. But that's not a thing. Ooh, hello! Yes! Yes! Oh, I love when this happens. A giant enemy army ready to get jumped by me. Oh, you running from me?
I'd wish you peace and prosperity.
Well, I wish you surrender or die. He's so polite, it almost feels bad. But you know what? Politeness doesn't win wars.
Yeah!
Yeah, he had a big fat army, and he was in my woods. So yeah, of course we're gonna catch up to him.
Move!
Actually, you know what? Let's try to take this hill.
Arrows! Forward! Footmen!
Sorry about all the night battles that we've been having. I don't mean to be fighting at night. It's just like the way it's been working out.
In a scheme.
So this is a lower level army. They have a lot of cavalry, but not quite the amount of cavalry that the last fight had. So this is not as wealthy of an army as before. Also, their like lord is sitting in the middle of that turtle formation over there. Their circle shield wall. Where are my arrows going? Too high? There we go. Numerically, it was 700 versus 900. They outnumber us. But, like, not by enough for me to care. Alright, they're not heading towards us, so I'm going to send my troops to get closer.
Get moving! Forward!
I'm going to see if I can't piss them off. So that's probably their lord right there. I see some, what I'm assuming are named people up here.
Fall Get move!
I'm sending my troops into rush now that we're engaged. I'm not used to the swing length here yet. I'll get adjusted to this weapon sooner or later. Its swing speed is really nice. It does swing, it handles it better. I just need to get accustomed to it. Haha, you can't block me very long, can you? Axes are really good at killing shields. Who are you? Vassal? Oh, he's the general. Was the general. Second in command now has to take over because I knocked his butt out. There's another high ranker, Ekerind. I think he's the noble of the family. So getting him would be a nice addition, let's call it. Oh, and here's another one. Gutlands. There goes Gutlands. Here's Ekerind. Getting a little wounded, so I'm going to disengage. Oh, we just got someone named Malbert. Wasn't even swinging for him. Oh, who is that? I think he got wiped out. Oh, good. Found a noble. Move. Thank you. I think that's my 4th noble this fight. Has not satiated my bloodlust, though. But I kind of doubt there's other nobles on the battlefield. This battle's basically over. Oh, right in the head. Uh-oh. Do not want to be back here getting shot at by their crossbowmen. That's gonna hurt. They have a little bit of a reinforcement pile up there, which won't be much of an issue for our tier 6 troops. But you can see on the death board there was a brief wave of red as their reinforcements hit a few people that were out of position. Ouch. Okay, I really need to hang back now. Oh, that's a horse. Thought that was a person. My shots are accurate? I don't know about that. I miss a lot. Well, I mean, also some of it is just like in-game skill, not like I'm good at it, but that I have high-level riding and high-level archery, so that the shots are more precise. Because that's a big one. If you have low-level archery or low-level riding, your shots accuracy sucks badly. And I wouldn't be able to hit anything as a result. I'm running pretty low on arrows. Alright, I really should not be here. Let's bounce. My wave of green is coming in to smoke them. Oops, didn't mean to shoot the horse. Alright, Mr. Horse. Alright, they're down to, like, levies. They're down to tier 3 troops, or so. Most of what's getting knocked out are recruits and footmen and levies, which are, like, 2s. But, meaning they don't have much left in the tank. Ooh, that was a good shot. And I'm out of arrows. And now it's like all recruits that are dying. See if I can't find a quiver somewhere. The bodies are disappearing so quickly, I can't even pick up more ammo. There's a quiver. Oh, that quiver is empty? Come on, horse. Don't stand on the one arrow I want to pick up. Oh, that's a bolt? Damn it. All that effort. Alright, it doesn't matter. We won. This should be a pretty decisive battle. We took... I'm gonna guess, like, at least a third of their forces out in that fight. Taking a look at the diplomacy. We have 30 prisoners. Yeah, that's gotta hurt. A lot of their total strength is almost certainly just garrison strength. You know, it's people in garrisons. It's not active, able, army-ready members. Speaking of which, at some point it might make sense to release the members in my army so that they can re-up their forces, but I'm not going to do it just yet, because I would like to take Abcomer and Lennox Hen, and both are kind of ripe for taking. Who are you? Nope. Impulsive and close-fisted? That's not going to work for me. So loyalty's gone up, but we haven't actually... We don't have construction yet because of low loyalty. So we're still sort of waiting on loyalty to be high enough that we can actually make repairs to this place, which is just how devastated it was. It has barely any money, so I'm probably not going to be able to sell very much here. But I came over here mostly for the prisoner release. Whoa! I didn't realize Valandia owned Varcheg. What the hell? That's weird. That is way, way outside of where I thought they would be. I could assign a companion for loyalty. Yeah, let's see. You're Azurai, you're Khuzadi, and you're Valandian. Nope. Oh, in my Valandian... Oh, cautious is fine. I was worried about his traits. If I had a Battanian to become governor, I would, but I don't. A governor of the same culture is helpful. A governor of a separate culture is not as helpful. So if I end up with a Battanian companion, I could definitely consider making them a governor. But it shouldn't be much of a problem because the loyalty drift is positive. It's gonna keep drifting towards me. Over time, I just have to be patient. Where's Legata? Did Legata's rebellion just fail? Legata's over. It's far enough away I can't see it. Oh no, there it is. It's owned by Azurai. Okay. Well, that's good to know. Another thing I could consider is to level up some of my lobies is a gear donation. I don't really need the money, so I'll do that. Just making sure that nothing that I'm donating is worth enough. Nope, it's fine. Alright, that should be all remaining stacks. Yep. Once it goes red, it's like everyone that could benefit from gear donation has benefited from gear donation. And that brought all of my like level 1s up to level 2 at least, which gives them a lot more survivability in battle. Oh, I have a lot more armor than I thought. I really wish there was like a donate until you hit cap. Okay. Done. I should just be careful, more cautious about how I donate. Do a little bit more manually, then use the, like, transfer all. There. I'll get better at it. So now our lowest level is 5s. Rather than... We leveled up that level 1 to like level 5 that fast. It's nice to have a bunch of war loot. And now we only have level 5s and 6s. Everyone is now max tier. That's how much armor I had. That's pretty silly. The reason why I don't use level up all troops is, and I could be wrong about this, but I worry that it would level them up wrong because I'm not using all troop types. So I don't necessarily want my troops to just auto level. I want to pick what kind of class they become. I also find it useful to see the numbers myself so that I can understand how much armor needs to be donated for them to level up. So there's a bunch of reasons to do it the quote-unquote slower way that I do. Okay, so they don't have any siege equipment, and we have broken at least one hole in the wall. Let's go. I don't want to fully destroy these walls because I intend to keep the castle, so the less damage I do to it, the better.
Soldiers! soldier! Attack!
Breach is... oh, unguarded. Never mind, I take that back. The swing speed of this is a lot faster, the range is just and damage is lower. I also think it has like a cleaving effect, because I get more than one enemy at times when I swing. Whereas the fire really only killed one at a time. Yeah, this is definitely multi-killing. Which is different. Makes them fear me faster. And it's really good against shields, too. Hey, Pulprad, thank you for resub. I can't even move anymore. I am just stuck. Just completely stuck. Alright, they're fleeing. Good. Whoa! It's okay. That was weird. I wanted to, like, stomp them, and instead I just, like, teleported on their heads. Which works for me. I was more worried about fall damage than anything else. Getting used to the range. I'm definitely becoming more effective with this thing. I could try out another one of the axes, though. I mean, I recall using the Blackheart, which is the axe that I used for so long, but I'll try the Executioner's axe because the blade of that looks massive. It looks able to, like, cleave a whole lot of people at once. My horse deserves comfortable retirement. It's a flying horse now. Alright, I do intend to try to keep this castle as well. So I'm going to dump... oops. I'll dump 30k into it. I'll continue making the granary because we have progress on it. But then after that, I want workshops, walls, gardens. Siege, fairground, tax, or wage. Okay. Looks good. And the other castle I really wanted was Abcomer. And then the last thing that Valandia owns of Battania that is Battanian culture is Durmor, which is currently under attack by Battania. So I don't think I'm going to be able to get Durmor in time unless the siege fails. Thank you for tuning in to Mount and Blade 2 Bannerlord, Lords of the Forest, which originally streamed live on Twitch July 20th. If you have any feedback or questions for me, let me know in the comments below. If you would like to catch a live stream of mine, Rhadamant.com has my stream schedule and countdown timers to upcoming streams. If you would like to join my online gaming community on Discord, Rhadamant.com has a link to it, as does the description of this video. Thank you so very much for watching, and a special thank you to my Patreon patrons, Twitch subscribers and viewers like you that support the channel and made it all the way to the credits, thank you so very much. I hope to catch you next episode or an upcoming stream. Farewell, my fellow Bannermen.